Prince and Princess. How are you all doing? It's a beautiful day to be out. I'm just strolling on the highway and I'm just looking at the green scenery. I don't know if you see much green from my camera, but it's looking really green, and it's dark green. The scenery that I'm looking at is really dark green, and so it's a wonderful look with the cloud as the backdrop. Yes, it's looking really good. And as you see on the road, I'm on the left side driving, and there are other vehicles approaching on the right. It's a good scenery. It's very free. I'm saying all of this to say that sometimes, the children, in all the taking care of them and ensuring that they are okay, sometimes you get frustrated when things are not happening. You don't have to do anything drastic. You don't have to say anything drastic. Just take a walk out in your little area. It's COVID time now, when maybe you're not able to go out far, but walk around the house. If you drive, you take a little drive out and just view the scenery that is ahead. Now we're gonna look at this tree that have this wonderful red thing at the top. I don't know if you're seeing it. Are you able to see the tree? Oh, I'm picking it up right now. It has that beautiful red flower on the top. These are things that are very important to notice as you drive along, if you have the time. And also, I'm gonna look across the road from here, and I'm gonna see some nice green scenery too, and the wonderful blue sky. We don't have to be in stress all the time to find finance and all of those stuff. We can enjoy these things, relax the mind. I mean, take a load off, just park or walk and just view. You might not have the same view. Right to my left right now, I'm looking at the sea, and we notice the horizon there where the sky meets the sea. It's really, really beautiful. You don't have to have the same scenery that I am having right now, but whatever you have, enjoy it. Don't sit at home and be all vexed and because I'm not finding this for the kids, and time is going and I'm not getting this for the kid. Time is going. No, pray about it. Enjoy what is happening. Look at the sky. Look here, COVID going on, and children are to receive their vaccine. It is very frustrating now. We don't have to worry all about that. And as you see, the road is full of traffic right now, but I'm just taking a little time out to enjoy what is happening. But I have to notice this tree with the red flower on the top. It's looking so beautiful. So I'm gonna continue now, and I'm gonna see if there's anything more of interest as I continue along this journey. And there is always something of interest when you're on the journey. So we're still viewing what is happening, and as you can see, we have some little hills here with more wonderful nature. And catch that cloud. That is so beautiful. I can feel a financial strain is dropping from somebody right now just looking at this scenery. It's rather beautiful. Okay, so there are a lot of things. I mean, food for the children, clothes for the children. Oh my, I'm so much love and protection and security, all of those things we have to provide for the children, and sometimes it's difficult to provide each of these things because some of us haven't gotten these care and affection to pass it on. But it's never too late to learn. So don't sabotage the children because you did not get it. Free up the mind. Relax. Inhale some positivity. Look at what is happening here. Right? Look at this green tree, how they flourish. I mean, they're provided for. Sometimes they get dry and you think they're almost out, but hey, pop! And there goes this green scenery, flourishing and looking so splendid, because that green tree which you saw that was dried up, it is now blooming again, and that is life. So shake up, shake up. Things will turn out in your favor. Your children will smile. You will smile. Everybody will find happiness some point. I have heard this little phrase. It's okay to not be okay. Things are not gonna be okay all the time. But even in your situation that is not okay, you can still be okay. Am I making sense to anybody right now? I mean, when you learn it, you learn it. But I mean, love your children regardless of what is happening with you right now. Show them all the affection that they need. There are so many natural elements in this world right now that you can view, that you can think about, that is above the situation, that can make things better. And the greatest of all, my peeps, is to pray. Pray. There is that divine power that I have believed in and I have trusted and have never failed me. You can try. Just try. No matter what you believe is today, you can try. So we're going around this corner right now. Now we're still taking in the sky and the cloud. I mean, oh my, there must be a greater power. These green scenery, I can't help but to exaggerate, are so amazing. Are so amazing. I mean, I don't know what a lot to be a billionaire, to be a millionaire really feels like, but I'm just going through and viewing these. I really feel like a millionaire or a billionaire, and I really feel that I am empowered to love my children some more. I mean, Pampers, diapers become like nothing now because I have more positivity. I believe more now that I will be more than able to provide love, support, protection, and all, because right now I'm unwinding because nature is provided by our divine Father so that we can relax and be hopeful and feel lovable and pass on the love that we're feeling to our children, to our offspring. I mean, love upon your child right now. Tell your child at this moment that I love you, my princess. I love you, my prince. And if you don't have a child for yourself, there must be that special child that you would love to reach out, your niece, your nephew, all of those wonderful babies around you, your neighbor, your godchild, son, your goddaughter. I mean, there's somebody to reach out to this morning. Look at the sky, it's blue. It is done perfectly just for a mother this morning who feels like she cannot continue to take care of her child. Because maybe the daddy is absent. Maybe he is present at home, but the finance is absent, the love is absent. You can make it. Look at this beautiful sky. Look at my left right now. There is a sea beside this wall, and that water is provided there. It never gets dry. If you have a sea or a river near where you are, take a little walk. Sit, have a little talk. Talk with yourself. Talk with your divine Father. If people want to think you're crazy, that's their business. But you're talking out your situation because you want a better life for your child and for you. Remember, you can give your child all the material things in the world, but love, protection, a sense of direction for future is the best thing to give unto them. And how do you direct your child for the future? Teach them about the will of God. And how do you get the will of God? Read the Bible. I mean, it's just an amazing morning. Am I speaking to a King Dad this morning? King Dad, I'm seeing you and you are doing well. You're listening and you're smiling, and I see you're improving in your mind, right? To make a better impact on your child or children. Look at the sea. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? No, you're bombarded by my mirror there. But there is a wonderful beach beyond. I mean, these things are free where I am. I so wish that where you are, these things are free so that you can view and notice. So I'm on the road right now. In front, you see there is a van, there's a truck approaching. Come in. Hi, Chuck. I would like to drive one of those one of these days. I mean, okay, so we're going in. Maybe I'm going a little bit fast. I don't know, but I'm viewing in the things that really can help, because we have to speak to ourselves and say to ourselves, I want a better life for my children and I. And it all starts with you thinking positively. If you want to have a child, if you have a child and you want to show love to a child, it starts with you thinking positively. These palm trees are really beautiful. They're really beautiful. So we have to learn that. These best things in life are the simplest things of life. So we have to enjoy everything to the max. Don't give up on the chance to love upon your child. And we are not grooming our children so they can be pensioners for us in our old days. We're grooming up our children so they can have good lives for themselves and those they will be around, and so that they will have that gratefulness within their hearts to show to you parents the love that they have received. There is a scripture that says, honor your father and your mother, right? And honoring them is to show love and appreciation and finance if you are able to. When we help our children to become financially stable, then they're able to assist us when we are older or when we are in need as parents. But we are not raising our children as pensioner, right? I'm giving you an education right now because I want it back out of you. We have to be grateful if they provide for us, and we wish that they will when we are older. But don't just put that in their head that you're raising in them to take care of you. What you instill in them now is what they will give you back. So instill good stuff in them, and they will give it back to you. Now, I'm going to take a look at this wonderful sea right now. It sounds a little, can you hear it? Can you hear it? It sounds a little rough, but that's life sometimes. It's get a little rough. And when it gets a little rough, that is not the end of you. This is not the end of you and your children. So I can't do this anymore. I can't show love to this child anymore because she is rotten. I can't do it. You can. Love change a lot of things. And if you have your child and the child has gone off to be misbehaving, to be ill-mannered, I'm very, very, very sure that if you instill a little love in that child will change and become a perfect child in your sight once more. Life gets a little rough on us parents, kings and queens, but don't give in. They are our offspring. And I'm not talking about only mothers. I'm talking about parents. Those who parent children who you have not produced. That's wonderfully blessed. And I'm saying to all kings, queen, aunts, uncles, granddads, grandmothers, godmothers, friend, everybody, treat children with love and respect. They have their rights to a name, rights to an education, rights to be taken care of. Give that to them. Don't take that away from them and expect a better tomorrow. What you instill in the children now is the future that you are molding for the generation to come. They say you cannot bend a grown man. You have to, or a grown tree. But when it is young and tender, you can do the molding and all the bending. Don't give up on your child. If he or she is slow and not performing academically or in any other area as you would like, there is still hope. Nothing beats prayer. Nothing beats prayer. Pray for your children. Nothing should be too much for your children, but yet still teach them to be satisfied with what you have provided. Teach them when it is a little, they get the little and be satisfied. When it is enough, be grateful and do not waste. Kings and queens, love our children this morning. Sending love to all the children across the world. And praying that all those on the way to be born will see light and be strong and healthy. Satipu signing out.